I'm going to walk through the installation of Fenix Web Server. To do that, we're going to need the installer from fenixwebserver.com, which you can see on the screen. Just go to the download now, and if you're on Windows, it'll download the Windows installer. If you're on Mac, it'll download the Mac installer. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and you can see that the download is here, coming in. And something I'd like to point out is that if you're on Mac, it's going to be a substantially larger download, and we'll cover that in a couple of minutes. But for right now, I've got the zip file here downloaded, and I'm going to extract this to my desktop. And you can see there's a setup file in here. Once you've got that, you actually don't need the zip file anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And I'm going to run the installer by double-clicking on it. It's possible that you may get a screen similar to what you're seeing right now. As an unknown publisher, sometimes this will pop up. It can be the same way on Mac. If you are installing it on Mac, you can control-click to open it and bypass it. On Windows, you can just run anyway. So we're going to go ahead and execute this, and up comes the installer. So I'm going to click Next on the first screen and come to the license, which you'll notice is the GPL license. So this is free, open source. You can see the source code on GitHub, but bottom line is you can use it for free. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this. Click Next. And you'll see that there are two required pieces of the installation. One is Fenix and the other is the runtime. Fenix is the actual core code base, as you would expect, and the runtime is node-webkit. This is an application that will allow you to run Node.js based applications across any operating system, Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm only choosing to support Windows and Mac for Fenix, but it is possible to run this on Linux as well. But those are the only two requirements here, so that's what's going to be installed with this installer. So we'll go ahead and click Next. And I'm going to install this in the defaults. I'm going to go ahead and create a desktop icon. And it'll give us the summary. And go with the install. It's going to download, and this is pretty quick if you have a decent connection. It's just downloading the node-webkit runtime at this moment, and then it's going to extract all of that, including the Fenix files, and that is basically all there is to the application. So this should go fairly fast. You can see it's only taking about a minute or so here to really get all this done. And we'll let it run through the drivers. And then I'm going to go ahead and launch it. So we get a splash screen, and then you should see a window like this that says no servers available. And that's really all there is to installing Fenix. It's now available on your system. You can bring it up if you're on Windows 8, then you can just type in Fenix. You can run it from here. There's also an uninstaller, and that's really all there is to it. So we're going to go ahead and cover web servers in the next video and how you actually use this. I just wanted to cover the installation through this video.